will revel in the way I say your name, how the weight of it bounces off of concrete. You will wait for me to open your doors, to sing you to sleep, to fling songs into your body as you pulse under me. You will call it sexy. I will not know of any other way to keep myself from falling into you completely, so I will keep singing. It's clear these conversations ain't doing a thing, 'cause these girls only listen to me when I sing, and I don't feel like singing tonight. We'll sing song. You let your hand fall just a little further from your body, begging me to hold you, and I will. But a part of it will make me feel small, so I will keep singing. Here in these deep city lights, girl could get lost tonight. I'm finding every reason to be gone, nothing here to hold on to. Could I hold you? You will see me perfected, the parts of me I practice in front of mirrors, but you will not be ready to see what is left after being cut and edited. You will see me then stripped of all my human, and you will want to be a part of the masterpiece, the story. Want me to be your introduction to women who dress and sing like me. Want me to hold you because my hands are softer than your boyfriend's, and I know how to make your body move right. You will want me then, and I will let you take a piece of every poem, call it your own. When I fall in love, you will think you love me too, because your heart drowns when you imagine the tsunamis behind my voice. But you will not be ready to see me after the curtains close, after the imperfect parts find their way back home, and I am not. So memorized and refined, you will wonder why you came in the first place. You never wanted human, you wanted magic, flashing lights, and stage presence. You will call my vulnerability sexy, but only when you are drinking it from the other end of a microphone. You will not be ready to stay and listen in the night, not know why I need to be told that your love means over and over until it's etched onto the center of my chest. You will not know how I wait for you to reach your hand a little further from your body, how I will need to be held every once in a while, need someone perfect to call me beautiful, to see me in all the worst lights when the words don't come out right and nothing rhymes and my hands are too heavy and you are not rising under me. I will need you to try to look into my ugly, my insecure, my human, my love, and maybe, still want to stay the night. So I'm going to do 2 more poems. Osorio. I'm going to do 2 more poems. This next poem is actually in the issue, and I put together these 3 poems because they all, to me, speak to call and response. The first poem used a song by Sarah Bareilles, and we've been collaborating for some time. She just doesn't know it yet. And the last poem I'll do is a collaboration with John Mayer, another person who doesn't know that I'm collaborating with him. But this next poem is called Heolimeleikalani. I saw you dancing in the distance, pulling my glance with the diction of your stance, moving over the land like water over itself. With a name that speaks too much of your magic, na huki. Too heavy for the diphthong of my tongue. Instead, let me call you hopoi. I have seen you gathering parts of yourself in the form of yellow lehua there. I have been with you from the beginning, only waiting for the pahu to sound for our ha'a to begin. You created in this stranger and me a lover. Let me cover your body with the sacred skin of this forest. Let me plant you a fortress of rumbling lehua trees, each blossom a promise to return my love, to move within your kino again. But can you see those strange men looking at us from beyond the page? See the way they have drawn us naked and grown, how they miss your skin feathered with yellow lehua, writing us into stillness and silence. How it seems through them we have been forgotten. I wonder how it is they cannot see. I wonder what has made them so blind. But before I was a poet, I was a musician, which is kind of like a poet, but with more stuff. And I've been wanting to kind of do the 2 at the same time for a long time. But if I get really nervous, you guys are just gonna have to forgive me. All right. When you're dreaming with a broken heart, the waking up is the hardest part. On the morning you wake up to find your flesh separating from the bone, and the sun whispering through the curtains of your eyelids. Peel yourself from the skin of your couch, pull your breath from the rest it requests. Find the pride you left yourself in the corners. Do not wait for the walls to blink you through. When the window in your heart has finally closed, and love is so lost there is no one left, and the civil war in your blood has passed, move yourself away from the still of your home, somewhere to teach you to recognize movement again. So the next time someone leaves you, you will know it in your shaking, rather than all the shattering space you find in your departure. Wondering what she really hears. When the thunder begins, dance your way back to the sea. Surrender your weight of your casing to the ocean. Remember what it is like to be held by something that breathes. Call out her name over as the tide falls through you, until you can imagine the scent of her return. Wish her image into the rip of the tide at your hips. Remember the peace of her pull at your ankles, the wet of her kiss. Cover your body with the memory of her grasp. When you're dreaming with a broken heart, just forget the girl you were in New York City and all the turmoil she gave you. Forget the way you tumbled yourself across Broadway, crossing the continent to catch your breath. Forget the wind trying to push itself through your heart. Keep the glass pane shut, locked. Forget the crackling call of closure. Crawl yourself back to the center of the world. Stop wondering what she really is. She's not standing in my head. Just move your body. Do not be still. Do not be left behind. Do not forget to look for the shake of departure in her eyes, the quiet quiver of drunken mistakes disguised. Dance all the move back into your body until all earth is just a still marble trying to hold you. Conquer the weight of gravity. Remember the way it once made you so still you forgot you were alive. Remember the morning you woke up without your skin, how you had to find yourself in the memory of mistakes and all that love you left unmade. Remember what happens to a set of bones that fails to stay in motion, and that a woman who gives herself to a closed window is never more than a whisper condensing on a glass pane. She will always fade. Not even her breath will remember her name. When you're dreaming with a broken heart, the waking up is the hardest part. Roll out of bed and down on your knees, and for a second you can hardly breathe. Thank you.